Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Yeah.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It is me, the mighty SUCRAM. I am still recovering from being sick. This is going on to almost week 3. My voice is still shot, but I'm feeling better and better each day. I am, as you see, I am wearing currently a referee costume. I figured, you know what, it's not that hard to be a ref since these refs are terrible these days. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. Gil, you had an important intro to do or something, whatever. You said you had a special thing you were gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna be a bit of a prick now. There'll be no more. Oh,
Oh,
but you
God.
still sound a little sick.
Yeah, I do. Oh, my God. I just can't shake the sickness, man. I got it while I was in Atlanta, and I just can't get rid of it.
Well, let's hope at the end of this you still feel uncomfortably secure.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So we got some topics to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
That include, which will end on a trick or treat trivia. Because Gil, what's tomorrow?
Halloween.
So, yeah, Halloween. Me and Cheryl will be dressing up tomorrow. I have another costume that I'll be wearing when we hand out candy. But tomorrow, this will be the outfit I'll be wearing during the live stream. Hopefully, I will be able to do the live stream tomorrow, and Cheryl doesn't have to do it because she looked out of, like, let's say, what is it, a fish out of water on Tuesday when she did the live stream. She didn't know what the hell she was doing. It's a learning curve. This won't be the last. It won't be the last time she does something like that, and it won't. Just glad she got it out of the way and she survived. Everything went smoothly. The good news is that we didn't have much viewership because it's a later game. That being an 8:30 game. A lot of people don't want to watch a hockey game at 8:30 unless you're on the West Coast. I know sure as hell I don't. What about you, Gil?
I mean, that game wasn't much of a game to watch unless you like paid professionals miss the net over and over and over again.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. I don't know if it's safe to invite Jared to the call, but I'll text him. All right. Yeah. So let's kick off with our first topics. As usual, we go over the previous games. There were 3 previous games the Capitals went through. Let me go ahead and switch cameras. In doing so, alright. Blah, 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 blah. Why is this camera not in front of that? I don't know. Fuck it. Alright, put it right there. What the hell? Okay. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put it in between the pumpkins like that. All right. So yeah, let's get into it. The Capitals schedule. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. There we are. There we go. Tomorrow is Halloween night for the Capitals. All right, so let's talk about the Columbus game was the last one, I think. Uh, because the podcast was on Wednesday last week, so I do think Columbus was the last game. Gil, go ahead and take this away.
All right. Um, this is a pretty good game, but I think the score was a bit misleading. All the goals came in mostly well, no, not mostly. They all came in the second half of this game. John Carlson led it off, followed by Ovi off the face-off again with his second, and then sort of got his first. And then
By the way, a heads up play by Ryan Leonard and Logan Thompson.
Most definitely, yeah. Logan with the clear, and then Leonard gained the neutral zone with two guys on him, and then brilliantly headmanned it to Sortif, who did the rest. But yeah, that was a pretty good goal. I'd say goal of the week for that one. Then the CBJ got one back, and then the power play took over. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's nice that they came alive with a 2-goal lead. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Um,
So Gil, last week because you weren't here, probably not a bad, probably a bad decision I decided to do. I'm doing Burns now, so I let you do this one because I feel like, uh, just so I can take a little getting used to using my voice again. But the next one, the next two I will do. But yes, this game overall, good game. I thought this was the game we were gonna lose and we were gonna beat the Senators, but it was vice versa. So the Capitals look good in this game from start to finish. They were the better team. Overall, they were the better team. It felt like they were the better team. They did sit a little back in the third period, but then when the power play, when they got the power play chances, they buried them. That's the big thing is they buried these power play chances. Can't say for the last two games, the next two games after this, but yes. Overall, Gil, what is your thoughts and opinions on this 5-1 win over Columbus?
Logan held them together for the first 30, and then the offense finally woke up and won it. That's it. Wasn't a pretty game until everybody woke up late in the second. But I mean, a win is a win, but you can't always get it. This is another winning ugly game to me.
It is. The score does not uh, tell you it. Ultimately, though, I do think the Capitals were the better team when the game ended. They were just they capitalized on their chances where the Columbus Blue Jackets couldn't. And you're not always gonna have a pretty game. It's the ones that you win that you win the ugly. The more ugly games you win, the more confident I am going into the playoffs, because you can win a 2-1, a 3-2 ugly game, where it's gonna take an unlucky bounce to win. Unlucky bounce for the other team that helps you win. I mean, look at the Florida Panthers. Literally last year, half of their games that they won. I mean, the Marchand goal in Game 3 against Toronto. Um, I think the two games, the Game 5 and Game 6 had a bad bounce go towards Florida's way against Edmonton. So it's like, I mean, even against the 2018 run, look at the bad bounce. What was it? I think it was Game 3 or Game 4 that had that was a very bad bounce that went the Capitals' way. The, the the Vegas Golden Knights also bitched about reverse hit in that game too. I think it was that Game 4?
I think so.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. Like the teams that win the Stanley Cup usually get they can win during bad starts. So let's get into our next game, which is I don't even want to recap this because I live streamed this game, but I gotta let me get my voice ready for this. All right, it's time to burn, baby. It's time to burn. Okay, Capitals, Senators, Caps wearing their third jerseys. Screaming Eagle? Not tonight. It's all about the Capping Senators. It's the Roman Empire, baby. Start to finish, Dylan Cousins in a tip in with a minute and 58 seconds in, 1 nothing. Then Shane Pinto scores. What is it, goalie interference? What the fuck is goalie interference? The Caps challenge. Power play going towards Dylan Cousins, and he buries it. And then Nick Cousins, late 2 minutes after that, buries it to make it 4-0. It's like, oh shit, here we go again. It's the re re re-image of last Sunday. And here we go. Maybe the Capitals will score and come back. Nope. The bastard Drake Batherson, who loves playing us, makes it 5-0, 55 seconds into the third. Then TVR with a pass from Ryan Leonard makes it 5-1. It's like, okay, here we go. No. Power play goes towards Ottawa. They say, fuck you. Thomas Chabot buries it. And then finally, that bastard Batherson makes it 7-1. Capitals lose 7-1. Holy shit. I'm surprised I survived that. That burn. All right, Gil. Your opinions on this game?
Wow. My opinion on this game. Jared, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay. So here's my opinion on this game. I could have given Jared a $50 bill and told him go down to the nearest Taco Bell, whatever, fill yourself up on whatever you can, as far as you can with that. Come home.
I can fill myself up on plenty with 50. I can probably still eat more than that.
I'm well, I'm sure 50 would be a start, but it would be it would get you going here. It would probably be enough to at least get something going internally if I'm being nice and not, we're not getting the censors after us. And then naturally nature would call later and you would have the urge to fill up a commode. The contents of said commode would not be enough to describe what the hell happened in this game, if everybody gets my point.
Beautiful
And
picture you
I'm
paint.
I'm sorry if I'm making you sick, SUCRAM, but I mean, you got to say what you got to say.
Fucking dog shit. This
That
game was
that
dog
too.
shit. Dog shit. The effort. I understand the Capitals did play the previous night, but that doesn't change the fact that it wasn't a long drive. It's literally Columbus to DC, which is like, I think in flying it's like maybe 3 hours. Driving is maybe 6. It's not like you're going from all the way across California to DC the next night. The Capitals should have been ready for this game. 13 shots total in this game is just, it's not gonna get it done. It's not. The Ottawa Senators looked like the better team from start to finish. The Capitals did not have. The Capitals, I want to say, their time of zone possession was probably under 10 minutes. Honestly, it was probably under 10 minutes because they felt like they just were not. They just weren't prepared. They looked like they were ready to go to Dallas. So, Jared, your thoughts?
Um, I think we played all right that game.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
that was a fucking shit show.
you can't even fucking lie to yourself. It's like you try to trick us, but we instead of getting a treat, you got a trick. They egged your house.
That was
that's literally what the Senators did. They went into DC and they egged the Capitals' house.
that was undoubtedly our most pathetic performance this year yet.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Wait until we get to the Dallas game. Uh, yeah. So Gil, I'm gonna classify this as a new word in the dictionary. Uh,
All right.
fuckery or fuckaroo. Fuckernator-oration, I want to call it. Fuckeration. That's what this entire game was just fuckeration of the Senators putting belt to ass to the Washington Capitals. I hope the Senators, and it's not Christmas yet, but this is for Jared. I hope the Senators get Cole for Christmas because they put Santa's belt to the Capitals' ass on Saturday night. Let's move into the next game, which should be an easy burn for me because there was only one goal. So let's do it. All right. Let me get my throat ready. Okay, here we go, folks. The Dallas Stars or the Dallas Mavericks. Who fucking cares? They're both suing each other over a fucking contract dispute. But here we go. Capitals, Dallas Stars on ESPN. Guess what, motherfuckers? We don't got to deal with Ray Ferraro. But you know what? That's unsportsmanlike conduct towards Ray Ferraro. That's 2 minutes in the box. Get the fuck out of here. Tom Wilson takes his stick, shoves it up Fosca's ass. He dives, no call, but Tom Wilson, because it's Tom Wilson, he's in the box only for 2 minutes. Dallas Stars don't take much time. Tyler Seguin off of Martin Feravari. Feravari said, fuck it, I'm going to score the goal for myself since we can't fucking score ourselves. It's 1-0 Dallas. That is all they need. Dallas wins 1-0. All right, Gil. Take it away.
Want to let it burn. Want to let it burn.
All right, unsportsmanlike conduct. That is your fifth joke of the podcast. No more. All right, Gil. This game really felt like the Capitals didn't know how to fucking shoot.
No,
Uh,
and I'm not joking here when I say this, but it was like Paul missed the net coached this team for a night. I am not, and I am dead serious when I say that.
Paul
Who
Bissonnette.
the hell? Who the hell taught these people how to shoot? Shot after shot, missed the net, too high, missed the net.
Hey. Technically, we did win this game because we're the only one that scored a goal. Because not even Dallas scored a goal.
That
Remember,
pissed me off.
Martin Feravari put it in his own net.
Fucking pissed me off.
So yeah, this felt a lot like a mixture of two things, Gil, in my opinion. It felt like the Capitals missing the net, and it also felt like when they hit the net, Jake Ottinger was just not gonna let one pass him. Jake Ottinger in, I believe, 10 games against the Washington Capitals, he's 8-0-2, I think. His only loss, and no, 8. I think he's 8-1-1. His only loss came to Ilya in regulation. Came to Ilya Samsonov, uh, back in 2019, I think. Let me look that up. Let me double check that. I do know he has he's like 8. He's got 8 wins against us. But I could be wrong. He could. So he's 5-0. So his last 6 games, Jake Ottinger is 6-0 in 7 games with a goals against average of 1.25 and a save percentage of 9.5. So he's never lost to us. He's never lost to us. The only game that he would have potentially lost was the game he gave up 2 goals in 2022, but he didn't lose it because he came into the game where I think the Capitals won that. He saved 2 shots. That's the only game that he could have potentially lost. So other news, Jake Ottinger owns us. He is our daddy. And daddy came home Tuesday night. Let's just say that. And he was not happy. He put belt to ass to this Capitals team. Gil, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm happy this fucker is on Dallas and we only got to play him twice a year. Because if this fucker was on any other team in the American, or not the American, I'm thinking baseball, the East, especially in the Metro, I don't think we'd win. We'd probably win this against that team all season. For some reason, he just has the Capitals number. I don't. It's like Holtby with the Boston Bruins. Hopi, no matter how bad Hopi was playing, he would dominate the Boston Bruins. The same. Ottinger's not playing well this year, but it's just he plays the Capitals and he just something turns in his head. It turns on in his head and he just plays amazing. So I don't know what we're gonna do the next time we play Dallas. Hopefully he's not in that.
Hopefully it's a back-to-back and he started the night before, but
Exactly.
that's not going to happen.
No, it just he has our number. I kind of penciled this a loss when I saw that he was starting. I think I put it in chat. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna lose. Ottinger, we said I did say last week when we previewed the game that we're probably gonna lose because we haven't won in American Airlines since Samsonov was in net. That was the last time we won in American Airlines. Samsonov's rookie year. Think about it. The last time we beat Dallas in general was at home, 2 years ago I think it was. But they swept us last year because of Jake Ottinger, and they beat us again. Tuesday night. So Jared, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't stay up late for this game. I mean, we were getting the shots, but, we hit the post so many times. Ottinger was just scooping everything up. It just, nothing went our way. It was just all in all a boring game. I don't know what else to say other than that. It was just boring, and I was not happy with it.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Overall, just a terrible 2 games. One out of the Capitals got 2 points out of potential 4 or 6. They're now sitting 6-4 of the season. I don't feel comfortable. And now the Capitals are dropping like flies. Dylan Strome did skate today, so that's good news. Dylan Strome and I think it was TVR. They both skated today.
Sandine.
Was it Sandine? Not TVR. Sandine.
Yeah.
They both skated today. It looks like no one's getting called up for Hershey. It looks like they're going to roll with Milano. I will say the one bright spot for the Capitals has been, he's been the bright spot since they signed him from Boston College. Leonard getting more minutes has been the bright spot for this last game. This game alone against Dallas, he didn't look bad. He was probably the only one. Honestly, I don't think he didn't. He was one of the few that didn't miss one of their shots. He had multiple chances, and just Ottinger robbed him. The one I'm more worried about is Ovi. Ovi was striding way too much in this game. I think it's time to admit that Ovi needs to move off the top line. Honestly, in my opinion, our top line is not even Ovi's line. It is the Dubois, Protus, and Wilson line that is our top line. I don't know what's wrong with Ovi. I don't know if it's because he missed training camp. But Ovi should not be getting 20 minutes of ice time every night. Leonard got almost 15, which is good. I love seeing that. Protus got almost 20. McMichael almost got 18. Lapierre got 10. Serdiff got 8, almost 8:30. Tom Wilson got 21, which is fine. But another thing I'm going to mention before we move on to the Capitals prospects, which is the next topic for tonight. Hershey Bears fans, Ethan Frank fans all together. You're getting up 2 minutes in the box, actually 5 minutes, and a game misconduct for thinking Ethan Frank's a fucking NHL player. Mikko Rantanen didn't move, and he fucking ran into him. Like a fucking freight train.
That was embarrassing.
And Frank might be done for a while. So, yeah, Ethan Frank, that was your last shot. Your ass needs to be in the AHL for the rest of your life. You can't handle it. He's too small. There was a time last year I thought maybe he had a shot when he had that really good game against Nashville. He looked really good. He was really fast, but it just he's not an NHL player. He's not an NHL player. All right,
Nope.
let's move on to our next topic, which is Capitals prospects. There is the man, the myth, the legend that is out of Moose Jaw, who's having a monster year for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Gil, this is my new favorite player, Lyndon Lakovich.
Okay.
He is my new child. Gil, he has 14 points in 12 games, 11 goals. He's on pace for 78 points. That will more likely keep going up as he continues to play. He is on pace to shatter his all-time points in the WHL. He had 58 last year. He is on pace to shatter that by 20 more points. He's on pace to shatter his goals scored, almost doubling, actually more than doubling it. He's on pace for 61 goals in the WHL. He's also on pace for a little less assists, but I think as the season goes along, he will get more assists. Gil, there is a good likelihood that Lyndon Lakovich could be one of those few prospects that might not need AHL time. He looked for the only game he played in the preseason, he looked like he belonged. I want to see what he looks like next year in the preseason, but if he has a really good preseason next year, I think he can make the team.
A lot of it's going to depend on how he fills out next 18 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the trajectory.
A lot of it's usually more likely that college players, if you're in the first round, you more likely you skip the AHL and you go straight to the NHL. The CHL players more likely do play a season or two in the AHL, but Lyndon Lakovich does not. The way he's played, the way he looks like he's NHL ready. He could slide into the third line, fourth line, most nights for his first two seasons. Then I think he really takes over. The other two prospects like Parasek, Cristal, those guys need time in the AHL, clearly. Um, Milton Gastrin will need time in the AHL as well. We didn't talk about him last week, but he is also having a really good season overseas, and he is playing against men. So let's not ignore the fact that he's playing against men, whereas Linden is playing against he's playing kids his age. Milton Gastrin has 12 points in 13 games, 5 goals, 7 assists, on pace for 48 points, 20 goals, 28 assists in 52 games. Gil, we talked about this a little bit 2 weeks ago. I don't think we'll see this kid for a little while. I think the Capitals are going to want him to really develop his game. I do think he is the future number one center for the Capitals. I think he has potential to be the next Nicholas Backstrom. He plays a similar style of game. You've been very high on this kid too. Some can say you have love for this kid. Not my love for like Leonard, but more like my love for like Ryan Chesley. You have high hopes for this kid, Gil. You told me before the draft last year that this is a kid that you really wanted, and we got him. And I think you were probably the most happiest Caps fan when we drafted him in the second round. A lot of people thought he would go late in the first. Gil, how are you when you seeing these numbers feel about him so far?
He's progressing the way he's supposed to. But the thing about him is, I mean, he is one half of his game is Nicholas Backstrom, the other half of his game is Sasha Barkov. What the fuck is not to like?
Exactly. Uh, like I said though, and like we talked about this last week. You weren't part of it. I don't think you were, Gil. That the Capitals actually originally wanted to trade up for Lyndon Lakovich. And they were willing to give up the 27th and the 37th pick. And the Islanders told them to fuck off, and it turned around. The Capitals end up getting Lakovich, and they got Milton Gastrin with the 37th overall pick. In my opinion, looking at it, the Capitals got the better of the deal than trading up just getting Lakovich. They got 2 first rounders again. I could say the last four NHL drafts for the Capitals, they've gotten the first round talent in the second round. If it dates back to Ryan Chesley, then they got Andrew Cristall the year after that. Then last year they got Cole Hudson, and now this year they got Milton Gastrin. Gil, speaking of Cole Hudson, they got their asses kicked the other night.
They who? BU?
Yeah, BU got their asses kicked the other night. Uh, but Cole Hudson looks really good for them so far. In 7 games, he's got 8 points, 2 goals, 6 assists, and he's a +3, which is a big factor. Knowing that him and Ryan Chesley are the future top pairing is what the Capitals are hoping. They're putting a lot of investment into both of these kids, and so far it's actually benefiting them. Cole Hudson going back for his sophomore year, he will more likely be with the team. He will more likely be under contract. Let me rephrase that. He'll be under contract at the end of the season. I don't think Cole Hudson needs another year in Boston University. I think similar to, say, his brother, Lane Hudson, I think only played 2 seasons. Is it Liam or Lane?
Lane.
Lane Hudson. I think Liam's the youngest one. He's the youngest one. Um, he only no Lars Hudson is the youngest one. He like Lane will only need 2 years. It's kind of like I call it now the Cal McCarr approach, where you go to the college for 2 years, you really craft your game, and you're able to skip the AHL development. I do think the Capitals, especially the way this season has gone so far with injuries, they will definitely need a Cole Hudson on the back burner to come in if an injury happens. Because this year, like last year, the Capitals got very lucky with injuries. They didn't have too many significant injuries. This year, we've lost Dylan Strome. Matt Roy also got hurt again, but he's back. TVR got hurt for a little bit. Dubois missed a couple games. Ovi's clearly playing with an injury, and now we don't have Rasmus Sandin. We don't know when Sandin will be back. So it's like I do feel like having Cole Hudson as a back pocket kind of secret weapon and said, hey, here we go. Is huge for the organization because the left side, the right side, in my opinion, is more weaker. So but we do have a couple of prospects in Hershey right now that could come up and fill those slots in Ryan Chesley and Cam Allen. But Cole Hudson is the big fish to fry next. He is our top prospect. Gil, what are your expectations for Cole Hudson this year?
Finish out the year, maybe a Frozen Four appearance. And by that, I mean actually in the last four.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he's good enough to carry that program right now.
They got some good prospects on there too. They got some couple of I think they got the really good goalie. The goalie, I love that Russian goalie. The Devils prospect. He's gonna help them. I think Boston University is a clear favorite to win it this year, unlike Boston College, because Boston College lost a lot of players to the NHL. The only one I think that returned, 2 people that returned were Will Vogt and James Higgins, and that's only because James Higgins went in the 6th overall. If he would have went 1st overall, I guarantee James Higgins does not return to Boston College. But yeah, I agree with you, Gil. I do think, and if I'm Cole Hudson, my goal is to finish out the year strong, hopefully win a national title, and then just like Ryan Leonard, sign my entry level contract and go from there. I do think Cole Hudson will not be as hyped as Ryan Leonard because Cole Hudson went in the second round, where Leonard went literally eighth overall in 2023. Uh, but pay just because he went in the second round, do not let that deteriorate to you how amazing this kid's gonna be for the Capitals. Uh, he will be the keystone. What do you say? The quarterback for the power play for years to come.
Yep.
Which is the Capitals desperately need that right now because John Carlson, he's not it. I'm sorry, he's not it anymore. John Carlson, just like Mike Green when Mike Green's time came and gone. John Carlson, it's time to hang it up, buddy. I got a walker over here if you need it to go to your early retirement home. John Carlson has just not looked good this season. So let's get into the next prospect I want to talk about, which is some of the Bears players. Andrew Cristal had his first AHL goal the other night. It was a beautiful goal too. It was a beautiful goal. He's on pace for 10 goals. I think he'll get more than that. I think right now Cristal's biggest problem is he's still trying to get used to playing the AHL hockey. Once he gets in the groove, I think he will dominate. He has 5 points in 7 games. This is a kid we might see get called up earlier than expected because of the injuries the Capitals are dealing with right now. Another big injury could see Cristal get the call up. Him and Rybinski are my two favorites to get called up next because Miroshnichenko is out, and I don't know how long Miro's going to be out. It looks like he might have a concussion. So Gil, do you think who in your opinion who would you choose, Rybinski or Cristal, calling up next?
Rybinski, because
100%.
Frank
100%.
was supposed to fill a bottom 6. I don't know what they were doing putting him in top 6. I don't know what the hell he was doing on the damn power play. He's got one asset, his speed. And that's great on the power play if you can shake your man and get to the front of the net. He can't do that.
Can't. So 100% I agree. The only way I would call Andrew Cristal up, unless there's 2 reasons I would call him up. One, he's given the Capitals no reason. He's given them no choice. He's on fire and he's like, hey, it looks like he's ready for the NHL. Or there is a significant injury in the top 6. I don't want Andrew Cristal playing unless it's third line. He could make the third line work. Playing fourth line minutes. He's not a guy that should be playing fourth line minutes. He should be in the top 6. He just like Leonard. Leonard should not be playing 10 minutes a night. He should be playing at least 14 to 15. Cristal should be getting at least 20 minutes in the AHL. And he is. So that's why I'm fine with keeping him in the AHL this season. Let him get his minutes, let him develop. I don't want to ruin him by putting him on the fourth line. I've seen it so many times with prospects like this. Andrew Cristal has potential to be a 40 to 50 goal scorer when he's developed completely. The Capitals need to be patient. They need to look at this. Cat knocked over my jar of water. It was empty. But as I was saying, the Capitals need to look at this and say, you know what? He's still developing. He's not ready yet. And it's understandable to look at that and say that because he's only 20 years old. They need to look at that and say, and this is his first ever, his first AHL action, you know? You can't look there and get disappointed that he's not setting the AHL on fire right now when he's only played 7 games in the AHL overall. It's the same thing with Ryan Leonard. I mean, look at Leonard right now. He's got 5 points. He's looked really good. He still has yet to put a multi-point game, but I think those will come as the season progresses. I think Leonard's going to go on a hot streak when the Capitals start playing consistency in hockey. That's another thing the Capitals have struggled with this year. There's nights they look good, there's nights they look cold. Like they need to be more consistent. But speaking of one of the other Capitals prospects, where is he at? He had a goal last night for the Bears. The future top right-handed defenseman for the Bears. He got benched. The game that they won, he was benched. He did not play. I don't know what the explanation was. But right now in 6 games, he's got 3 points, 2 goals. One was an empty netter. The other one was a beautiful rebound shot from Andrew Cristall. He is a -2, but that is just because the Bears overall, it's a new coaching system. There's still, I said this last week with our last Bears report, which next week we'll be doing our AHL Icebreakers with me and Jared. Jared's only on here because Cheryl is at her meet, so she cannot join today. But Gil, looking at these numbers, I would not panic. Like I said last week, I think the Bears right now are going to struggle with the new system. It's a brand new coach. They've had Todd Nelson the last 3 years. And I'm going to say it right now, Clay Stevenson, Capitals don't have to worry about losing him next year. He looks god-awful. I'm sorry, he looks god-awful. And I think the Todd Nelson, I'm going to say right now, Todd Nelson's system really helped Clay Stevenson, and it's helping the Pittsburgh Penguins right now. Todd Nelson, in my opinion, is the reason why the Pittsburgh Penguins are 6-2-2. Or are they 7-2-2? Let's find out. 7-2-2. 7-2-2. They're the reason why they're 7-2-2. And Todd Nelson going to Pittsburgh was a huge get for the Penguins. Todd Nelson is a future NHL head coach, probably next year. Gil, you're not worried about the Bears. I'm not worried about the Bears. There should be no worry. There will be, in my opinion, and I said this might be a year the Bears take a step back to reevaluate and get more of the Capitals prospects in to really rejuvenate what they did 3 years ago. But Gil, I expect Ryan Chesley to play the rest of this year and maybe a few games next year. But by the end of next season, he will be on the Capitals roster.
Oh yeah, because one of these guys will be gone next year. TVR and Sandin. One of those two, if not both of them, will be gone.
I have a feeling Sandin will be gone when Cole Hudson, when he makes his full transition over to the NHL. I think Cole Hudson will be Sandin's replacement. I think the TVR situation is where it might be a little bit more lukewarm because the Capitals also have Dylan McIlrath, who plays on the right side. He can play on both sides, actually, which is the good thing about having Dylan McIlrath. I get it. People are upset with the Vincent Arario, but I look at Ryan Chesley and I'm like, there's no reason to be upset. Vincent Arario, like the only reason I would be upset is we got rid of him for nothing. I would have been happy if we would have traded him and got something for it, but it's not the end of the world for losing Vincent Arario. He doesn't look good for San Jose. I get it. It's the Sharks, but he does not look good for the Sharks. Ryan Chesley is obviously who they prefer him more. And rightfully so. Ryan Chesley's game is 100 times better than Vincent Arario, and Chesley's only played a total of 10 games for the Bears. So I don't get why these Caps fans are getting all upset and thinking that Arario is going to be the next fucking Bobby Orr when he's not. The kid's not even that good. He's not. He was drafted to be John Carlson 2.0, and he can't even fucking do that. It's there's still like, and I get this. This was like what, 3 weeks ago? But it's just like, this pisses me off like with Caps fans, they get too attached to these players. And I'm looking at you, Jared. I'm looking at you.
I miss Vanacek.
You mean Bumacek? You mean Bumacek? Gil, did he say Bumacek? Did he admit his name was Bumacek?
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Damn
Uh,
right you ain't.
So yeah, but Gil, I never got your opinion. I understand you were pretty frustrated with that, but I don't think you're not too upset that he's gone. I don't think he really had much of uh, room to play in in DC with like I said, the two guys behind him with Chesley and Cam Allen both already look better than him, and they've only played a certain amount of games in the AHL. Gil, what are your thoughts
I
on
mean,
all that?
yeah. So okay. So I guess if you want a positive on this, we didn't hand them over. We didn't hand them over to a division or even a conference rival.
Yeah,
So there's that. But yeah, I'm kind of ticked off that he walked for free because this was probably the first shit move by the new management.
yeah,
This was probably the first move, I
100%.
would say, that they shit the bed and just messed up. Everything they've done has been, at a minimum a single, but mostly doubles, triples, and home runs. This was this was a pop fly that went backwards and, yeah, went nowhere. This sucked.
Yeah,
But what are you
it,
gonna
it,
do?
I agree. Like I said, the only thing I'm really ticked off is that we let him go for nothing. But you also look at it and say, what are we gonna get for him? Anything? Like, what were we gonna get? Like a sixth and seventh rounder?
Probably could have gotten a third rounder for him.
Maybe a third rounder if a team's desperate enough. But I feel like we've seen this before with Alexiev. The Capitals really screwed his development.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that because he couldn't even he couldn't even crack the Penguins lineup.
Oh no, I'm talking about we screwed him to the point where like his mental like Peter Laviolette, he almost screwed McMichael, but he definitely screwed Alexiev. Alexiev should have been getting minutes and playing over guys. Who the fuck was in the lineup at the time? Like older guys, like fucking what was it? Uh, Gustafson. Like get the fuck out of here, dude. That was a terrible. That was a terrible fucking signing. That was a terrible fucking signing. I mean, it got us a second rounder in the end, but that was a terrible fucking signing. But Ilya Protas, baby pro, 5 points in 7 games, 2 goals. He scored twice, I think, in the back-to-back games. He scored the game-winning shootout, the shootout winner. After getting slammed in the boards, didn't look good. Corin Cheryl and Mrs. Blue Liner, which they went to the game last Friday. Was it last Friday? Last Saturday. Lucky them. Lucky them. They didn't get to watch the shit show that was the Capitals Senators game. Honestly, I should have just went to that game instead of live streamed. But I digress. You know what? It was for the greater good. Though they had fun. I was actually the one that suggested Jenny. I said, "Well, why don't you go with Jenny?" She's like, "Jenny who?" I said, "Gil's wife." She's like, "Oh shit, yeah." And then I said, "Text Gil." She's like, "All right, yeah." So she texted Gil, and then the rest is history. She went to the game with Mrs. Blueliner. They had a great game. I don't know if they told you how it went, Gil, but
I had an idea.
they had a blast. They apparently dressed up too. She said they put on costumes and stuff because I think it was the Halloween night for the Bears because their next 3 games are on the road. So yeah, Ilya Protas looks really good for the Capitals. He's another guy I can see getting called up soon. He honestly does not look like he should be in the AHL. He looks like he's NHL ready. I'm gonna be honest. He looks amazing, Gil. He looks amazing. The Capitals got him. They got him in what round? The third round. The
Third
third
round?
round.
I thought he was second rounder.
75th overall.
Okay.
So they got him in the third round. So many teams. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, never mind. It's Cal McCarr's birthday. Well, congratulations to the best defenseman in the league.
What? That's good because, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Speaking of Colorado, they just signed Marty Nations. After everyone was saying that he doesn't want to stay in Colorado.
They love LA.
Anyways,
Well, they do.
What?
Am I wrong?
What?
Colorado Avalanche. They love LA.
Oh my God.
They're Rams fans.
You're right. The owner
They
does.
love the Rams.
The owner. Well, it's because the owner, the family owns the Rams. Well,
Who
technically,
owned the Rams?
Technically,
Who owned the Rams?
Technically, the Cronkies own the Rams and the Waltons own the Avs, but they're married, so. Because I think Stan Kroenke's wife is related to the Waltons, and she technically owns the Avs. Well, technically, her son now owns the Avs because Josh Kroenke. But anyways, this is the Capitals. Ilya Protas, great steal. Another kid. Who I've been very high on since last year's World Juniors, Gil. I know you could probably guess this. He's a big boy. He's 6'5". He is the man to avenge. 6'6" actually. The man to avenge Andrew Cristal in the World Juniors for being snubbed by Team Canada. Gil, do you know who I'm talking about?
Actually, no.
Eric Matejko.
Wait, Mateko's Canadian?
No, he's Latvian. Latvia knocked out Canada.
Oh, all right. It sounded like because wasn't Cristal snubbed?
Yeah.
From the junior roster.
Yeah, that's why I said he avenged.
So why the f would he care then what happened in the juniors if he wasn't even on the team?
Well, Matejko was on Team Latvia.
I know, and they beat the hell out of Canada.
Yeah, I'm saying
I loved every minute of that game.
I'm saying Eric Matejko avenged Andrew Cristal's snub of Team Canada.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you now.
Yes, Eric Matejko in 7 games, he only has 1 point, but you also got to look at the fact that he's playing bottom 6 minutes right now. He looks amazing. He looks like he went from maybe a bottom 6 forward to a potential top 6 forward, in my opinion. We went to the game that they won against who was it? The Thunderbirds. He looked amazing all night. I want to know what his face-off percentage is. Gil, can you look that up? I don't know
Cristal?
No,
Matejko.
Yeah, because he plays center for the Bears, but he also plays on the wing. And honestly, I can see him jumping Parasek. Matejko could jump Parasek to be on the top 6.
That would not surprise me.
Because Parasek, which we'll get into next, which is our last prospect we'll cover, we will not do. We'll run the live stream recap real quick, and then we'll preview next week. And then we got one more thing before we end it, which is the trick or treat trivia. A little fun game we can do towards the end of the podcast. Gil, while you're doing that, I'm gonna run the Parasek. See how Parasek's doing.
All right.
All right, Tariq Parasek, he's actually lighting it up right now. 10 games, he's got 17 points, 8 goals, 9 assists, is a 0 in plus minus, so that's not bad. He has, in his last 5 games, his 12 points. So that's good. Parasek is at least heating it up. He will more likely be with the Bears next year. But I don't know. I like I said, Miro and Parasek might be the two odd men out that get traded. Gil, Would you be shocked if they're in a deal to get, like, say, a player that we need come playoff time?
Not really, because there will probably, if the trend continues where we got guys that aren't doing what they're supposed to do and getting hurt and things like that, yeah, they're going to grab somebody at the deadline. They'll be buyers. I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh, do, Now, say if they want to go out and get a player like a big player, like a big fish, like in the off season. Even if they don't, let's say they don't go the trade deadline, but in the off season, I still think Parasek will be part of that deal.
Well, see, yeah, then that gets a little problematic because then you gotta commit more. He's not a rental. So that's why a deadline deal makes more sense
It
because
does.
then you can go after a rental and he's off the team. You're done with their salary in the off season. You're done with them. Then you can stick to developing the prospects.
Yeah, I could see that. Were you able to find Mateko's?
I'm looking. I'm not. They're not much for
That's to say, I don't think there's
face
much
off.
state stats for the AHL. Let me look.
They're really not. I
Let me
mean,
look it up.
the AHL site has everything but, so they're not a big help. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not coming up.
Quad hockey, nothing there.
Yeah, it doesn't come up. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the live stream because I didn't do the live stream. Cheryl did it. So we're gonna move on to the following. So let's get into the week for the Capitals. All right. The Capitals' next few games. Obviously tomorrow night, Halloween night. Trick or treat. We'll be live streaming that. It is also a live. It is a nationally broadcast game. The next three games, next 3 out of 4 for the Capitals will be live, national broadcast. The Capitals have the Islanders, the Sabres, the Blues, and the Penguins next. Gil, let's go one by one before we end it with a little trivia for us to have a little fun for trick or treat. It is Halloween tomorrow, after all. All right, Gil, the Islanders tomorrow night. The Capitals outplayed the Islanders in their first game. Ryan Leonard also scored his first goal against a goalie in the NHL. Gil, what are your hopes for a team? Let me go on the record. By the way, Caps are 6-4-0. The Islanders are 4-4-1. Matthew Schaefer looks amazing, though. I will say that.
Caps don't play down to them. Minimize the scoring chances like they have been in their wins, and just play their best hockey. You know, when they played to their capability, they won. When they haven't, they lost. I don't know what the hell it is about this team where they just take some games and they just don't show up. They show up for this game, they'll win. No problem.
All right, Gil, your prediction?
Oh man, I hate doing predictions. I don't know. 4-2 Caps.
4-2 Caps. All right, Jared. I don't give a fuck about your prediction. Uh, you're
Great.
2 minutes
I'll
in the.
see you guys later.
Jared, what are your predictions for this game?
I'll say Caps win 3-2.
2 minutes for taking too long. All right, 3-2.
Oh, shove it up your ass.
2 minutes for interference. I'm gonna have fun tomorrow night with this costume. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think Capitals bounce back. They turn around and they beat a more inferior Islanders team. The Capitals are also 3-0 against their division. I think the Capitals continue to be 3-0 against their division. The Capitals have also have found ability to bounce back after a loss. The Dallas was the first game they lost back-to-back games this season. I believe this season, yeah, this is the first time they lost back-to-back games this entire season. Let me double check that, Gil.
No, It's true.
So, so yeah. So let's get into the next game. Jared will start first because he's going to this game.
As I go to all of them in Buffalo.
Did you get your jersey yet?
Funny story about that.
Oh no.
Boy.
I got an email saying, now this was about a week ago. I got an email saying, your jersey's going to arrive tomorrow. Okay, great. Tomorrow comes, no jersey. Next day comes, day after that, day after that, day after
Oh
that.
boy.
Nothing. And I'm looking, and then I go to UPS's website. I enter my tracking number and all. It says a label was created, but they have not received anything. Nothing's been shipped. Nothing. So I contacted Fanatics,
Oh,
and
no.
they basically said it appears to have been lost in transit.
Oh no.
So
So
they
yeah.
had to refund me my money for it.
Did you reorder it?
They're pretty much all out of the ones I want.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Those things sold out in like an hour. Shit.
Man, you'll get one. You can get one at the arena. You can get one at the arena when you come down. They have plenty of them in the arena. All right.
Sounds
So
like yippee on that part.
Jared, what are you expecting? The Sabres always play us tough, and Buffalo has looked really good.
Yeah, unfortunately, Buffalo's probably going to win. I don't know why we can't beat them at KeyBank Center, but
The Capitals are also playing back-to-back games. I think Buffalo is
Mhm.
also playing back-to-back games.
I'm going to guess probably 4-2 Sabres.
No, Buffalo plays today. All right, 4-2 Sabres. Gil?
Buffalo is okay. It's in Buffalo. Caps are playing a back-to-back. Buffalo is behind them in the standings. What do you think's going to happen?
Buffalo's going to win.
Yeah, it don't matter what the score is. It'll probably be 6-2 or something like that. Because
Yeah, I agree.
the latest version of JJ Paterka will come back from the dead or something. Oh no,
Well-
who's that guy? Benson, you watch. Fucking Benson will have a hat trick. I'm calling it. Benson is going to have a hat trick this game because he's going to run around.
Watch it be Malenstein since he
Or yeah, even worse.
You know what?
He'll
You know.
have a 3-point
you know-
night or something.
You know what's going to be funny? Capitals are going to lose tomorrow, and they're going to beat up Buffalo, and you're both going to have egg on your face.
Honestly, I think I'd rather have that happen because I'm sick and tired of going to see them in Buffalo just to leave disappointed.
The good news is the Sabres are not wearing their black jerseys, their goat head jerseys, so the Capitals have a shot.
Yeah, I'll say, aren't they wearing the goat heads when they play them in March?
Yeah, every time the Capitals have not beaten the Sabres while they wear their goat head jerseys.
It also seems like a lot of games I've gone to in Buffalo, it always ends up going to like overtime or a shootout, and then we lose in a shootout.
Ultimately, I do. I didn't make my prediction for the Islanders game. 3-1. I got the Caps winning 3-1. This game, I think Capitals are gonna turn around and get egg in their face. The Sabres are playing really well right now. They look really good. They also have a goalie that's on fire right now. Ellis, I think his name is.
Oh yeah,
He looks really good for them.
I like him. I like him a lot.
I don't know if he will be in net in this game or if it's gonna be Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, which I do think he's back.
Isn't
the
he
Sabres.
hurt? Wasn't he hurt?
No, he was in he played a couple games in the AHL. Now he's back.
Okay.
Actually, he played one game with the Amerks, and then the next day they called him up to Buffalo.
Yeah, so I think he's back. He played against the Columbus Blue Jackets, I think. No, Alex Lyon played. Okay. So Ellis might not even be with the Sabres. But either way, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen also loves playing us as well.
Oh, that might not. Yeah, I wonder if he's waiver exempt. If they send him down, that might not be a bad pickup.
I think he's playing tonight. I'll have to look into that later. But yeah, Sabres are going to win this game 3-2 in the shootout. All right. Our next live stream game will be the St. Louis game, which is gonna be on TNT Dynamite. TNT. What the fight? Capitals should win this game. But then again, last time they played the Blues, they got their ass smacked. Gil, let's start with you. Predictions.
All right. What's this one? Oh God. 3 days rest. Back at home. I don't know what it is with the home games lately. They can't win at home. I don't know what the hell is going on. St. Louis always plays them tough. Where they at in the standings?
St. Louis is terrible. St. Louis is terrible.
Huh.
They're at the
Okay.
bottom. They're at the bottom.
It'll be close. I guess it'd be like a 3-2 game or something. Might even go to OT. If it goes to OT, I think Caps win.
Hey, Gil, your prediction of the Chicago Blackhawks might squeak in. Starting to look good.
Told you.
They look really good, man. They look really.
Kids are coming of it. Kids are coming of age.
I did say that. I said once the Blackhawks. I think it was a few years ago on the podcast. I said when the Blackhawks get when their prospects come over. I said, was it last year? I think when they had all those prospects in their system, they come over. The same with the Caps. When all the Caps prospects come over and they start playing, the Caps are going to look deadly. And the so far it's coming to true for the Blackhawks. Jared, your predictions for this game?
Honestly, I think we'll end up winning. I'm gonna guess, but I don't. I'm gonna say 4-3.
I think the Caps win this game. I'm also gonna do this. I'm gonna make a prediction. This is the game that Ryan Leonard gets his first multi-point game. I think Leonard is going to have plenty of chances to beat Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington
He ain't nothing like he used to be.
No, he gives up really juicy rebounds. And I have a feeling Leonard is going to pounce on that. I think Caps win 5-2. Leonard gets 2 goals and an assist. All right, let's move into our last and final game, which will be the fucking Pittsburgh Penguins. This would also be nationally televised somewhat. It is on ESPN+. The Capitals and Penguins, one final time between Crosby and Ovi. Yes, I said it. Ovi is retiring this year. There is no single-handedly doubt in my mind that Ovi is not playing another year. Look how he's playing.
This ain't the last time they're playing each other, is it?
No, this is the last time they'll meet for the first time in the season.
Oh.
We meet for the first time for the last time.
The last game of the season is the last Caps game of the season is against Pittsburgh, and that will be, I guarantee that those tickets for that game.
Yeah, I think the NHL planned that. Definitely.
Oh, no doubt they planned it, and it's a home and home on the last weekend of the season.
Capitals also last game of the season will be in Columbus. All right, so Gil, let's start with you. Are the Pittsburgh Penguins frauds, or are they a good team?
Too soon to tell. I don't know. I don't know what to make of them. But I think this playing us will be their first real test.
And you know
if
what?
That makes any sense?
You know what I'm gonna say? I hope they keep winning. I hope they keep winning so they don't get a shot at the first overall pick.
Of course, yeah.
I don't want them getting a first
overall pick. You want to face them in the playoffs? I don't.
I mean, if the Capitals beat them, they win the Stanley Cup. That neither of them have won a Stanley Cup without beating the other. So I mean, Gil, we're gonna have to beat them again if we want to win another cup. Uh,
You know who's playing really well for them?
Crosby.
No.
No, Crosby is. Crosby leads the team in
Well,
points.
he is. Okay, yeah, he is, but
Mantha's playing well for them. He's
yeah,
got 10
he
points.
is.
He's got 10 points for them. He's
Yes,
gonna
he
he's
does.
gonna have a good game against us. You know who's not having a good game for them, and that idiots said he would be. Uh, that idiot said he would be in the running for the Calder. Kovanen. He said he would be in the running for the Calder trophy.
Who is this idiot you are referring to?
The guy on YouTube. Not Kyle. Kyle didn't say that. Kyle said Rutgers McGordy is better than Ryan Leonard. Now he has an argument with Ben Kindle. Ben Kindle could be better than Ryan Leonard. But is he going to be better than Ryan Leonard? That's the better question. Because he looks good. For an 18-year-old, he does look good. But so does Ryan Leonard as a 21-year-old. Or a 20-year-old. Is he 20? I don't fucking know. I don't think he turned 21 yet. I think he turns 21 next year, right?
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, he turns 21 in January. So yeah, he's 20-year-old. Ryan Leonard leads all rookies in 5-on-5 shot percentages and pressure. What does that tell you? All right, Gil, your predictions for this game?
I don't know. Caps can't stay out of the box. It is over.
What is
over?
the Penguins? Oh, they're 15th. They're not. They're fifth.
No, they are
They're
fifth in the league
They're
in power
fifth
play.
in power play. Yeah, you're right.
15th in penalty kill. So their PK doesn't even have the Caps power play. Good lord, they wouldn't be able to get if it was 6-on-4.
Hey, we made Ottawa and Dallas's penalty kill look great. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna make Pittsburgh's penalty kill look great too.
And Ottawa had arguably the worst penalty kill. All right, Jared, what are your predictions?
I don't know. Nah, I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna end up. I think the game's gonna possibly go to a shootout.
Oh, then give that to Pittsburgh because Spencer Carberry doesn't know how to use his players in the shootout. He'll put fucking Ovi and John Carlson.
I just feel like we're doomed to listen to Kyle's bullshit.
We already are doomed to listen to his bullshit. He's saying the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to win the Stanley Cup.
This year?
Yeah.
Dude, he meat rides them so badly. It's
wait.
pathetic.
Who's his supplier? Because I want to get in on that.
Woo! Shit, man. Shit. That is good shit. That's good shit. Yeah. Ultimately, I do think
It must be.
Ultimately, I do think.
Watch it be 3-2 Pittsburgh in a shootout.
Probably.
I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong.
I am sorely tempted to go on DK or FanDuel, and if they have a special where you can bet on power play goals, Pittsburgh will get at least one in this game. I guarantee it.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure. All right, now let's move into our final segment. Before we end this, Gil, we'll do a little trivia for you guys. Gil, are you feeling festive?
Sure.
Are you trick or treat, Gil?
Ask me when I've had a beer.
All right, let's start with this. We're going to start. Do you guys want to do a history and general trivia, spooky media, or candy costume for the first question? Or would you rather? Which one do you want to do first? We'll do like 10 questions and we'll end it.
What's okay, I'm scared to ask. What's spooky media?
All right, spooky media is probably asking you the movie. It's asking you the movie, so it's a quote from the movie, or it's like it's a question from a Halloween movie.
Oh, okay. I think we'd both be good at that. That sounds
Okay.
all right.
You want to do the first? Well, I'm gonna splatter all of them, so you guys can do like. So we'll do 10 questions, but I'm gonna
Well,
pull from
you're gonna
off of
clean
this.
you're gonna clean that up afterwards, though, right?
Shut up. Shut up. That's it. That's it. You're done. To the box.
Okay.
All right. All right. We do spooky media trivia. Do you want to do that too, Jared? Start with that one.
Sure.
All right. I'll give you got this one. All right. Which horror film begins with the babysitter being terrorized on Halloween night?
With the
Oh,
babysitter being terrorized?
Yes.
Halloween?
Which Halloween?
Wait, you said it starts with?
Yeah. Which horror?
Okay.
No. Which horror film begins with the babysitter getting terrorized? So the film starts with the baby getting terrorized. Babysitter getting terrorized. Remember, there's like 10 Halloween movies.
Yeah, I know.
I'll give you a hint. It's one of the first three.
I would say it's the second one because it starts off showing the end of the first movie.
Maybe. Hold on. When was the first one?
78.
Then no, that's the first. Then you're wrong. The first one is 1978. It is the first one.
Well, it doesn't start out with the babysitter getting tormented.
It says right here, which horror film begins with a babysitter being terrorized?
Well, she doesn't get terrorized till later in the film. It starts off with him stalking her.
All right. I'll give you guys an easy one. Which song features Michael Jackson transforming into a zombie?
Thriller.
Thriller.
All right. Okay. All right, Gil, this one's for you because you're old.
Okay.
Which character is in It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown believes in the Great Pumpkin?
Linus.
There you go. All right. History and general trivia. This one's also for you, Gil, because you're old. What country is Halloween's origin?
Sounds like something the Germans would have come up with.
No.
Oh no! It's England. England.
Nope.
Old England.
Nope.
No.
Nope. You're close though. You're close.
Ireland?
And ding 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 ding. Winner. Yes, Ireland
Damn.
was.
Because it was a Celtic holiday.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Here we go. What was the original vegetable used for jack-o'-lanterns?
Was it squash?
No.
That's what I would have thought. Squash. Okay, not a squash.
There's a fear for Halloween? What the fuck?
Potatoes?
No. You guys give up? It's out of left field. It's way out of left field. You're probably not gonna be able to guess it.
Eggplants?
Turnips.
Okay.
Turnips. All right. What is the fear of Halloween called?
The fear of Halloween.
Holophobia?
No. It's a weird ass name.
Freaking phobia. Okay.
The fear I have no
idea.
idea.
No clue.
All right, I'm gonna butcher the shit out of this. Samhainophobia.
Oh, Sam.
Because it was born out of the festival of Samhain, naturally.
All right. This one should be an easy one for both of you. Which Halloween candy has been voted the worst by many?
Candy corn.
It's fucking disgusting. All right.
I love it. I don't know what everybody's problem with it.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I don't mind candy
I
corn.
don't mind it at all.
All right,
love it.
this one's for Gil because he loves this movie. What movies features the quote, "We came, we saw, and we kicked its butt"?
The exact quote is, "We came, we saw, we kicked its ass," and it was from the original Ghostbusters in 1984.
Ghostbusters. I told you he would know it. All right, so we'll wrap this up with Would You Rather, and then we'll call it. And then Gil, we will see you again in 2 weeks.
All right.
All right, Gil, Would you
Yo.
rather spend, this one's for you. We'll start with you. Would you rather spend a night in a haunted house or a creepy cemetery?
There's a difference.
Yeah.
I guess in a creepy cemetery, because if I had to like get out of there, I'd be already be outside. So
All right. Okay. All right. Jared, would you rather have a pet black cat or a ghost companion? Oh, I already know the answer to this.
I said, well, what kind of ghost we talking?
I knew it. I knew it.
Or like a demon or like a Casper type?
I knew you would go instantly ask what kind of ghost companion. It just says ghost companion. So I'm assuming.
well, if it's that freaking vague, it ought to be whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Or whoever the hell you
It's
want.
whatever you want, I guess.
I mean, if it's a ghost that's gonna help me torment people, that sounds like it'd be fun.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't mind cats, so
You know the worst cat is the black cat, though.
I don't know if I really believe that whole superstition around black cats.
We have 2 black cats in this house, and it's not the end of the world. All right, Gil. This is for your, because I know you're a big Twilight fan.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? Would you rather be or is it Edward? Edward or Jacob?
Jesus Christ.
I guess I'd rather be Edward.
You want to be a vampire?
I don't want to be, but if I gotta be, those are my choices.
All right, this the last one because this one says, "Would you rather have the ability to talk to ghosts?" And it doesn't have. It says "or," but it doesn't have anything else. All right, would you rather? This one's for you, Jared. Would you rather explore a dark, eerie forest or a dimly lit underground tunnel?
Dark forest or dimly lit tunnel?
Yeah,
I'll go with the tunnel.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I mean, it's dimly lit, so you can still kind of see everything around you. But God, you're in a forest. Who knows what's hiding behind the trees and shit, behind the bushes?
You know what? I agree with you. Anyways, that is all the time we have for this week. Gil, we will see you again in a couple weeks. I think what is it? Looking at it, the 12th. I think you'll be back. Actually, no.
Yep.
Yeah, the 12th. Because the next live stream is on the 15th. Yeah, the 11th. 11th is the next live stream. So yeah, you'll be back on the 12th. Jared, thanks for filling in. Like I said, you'll be in period of times. Ultimately, you will be sort of say filling in for Cheryl when she's not able to really do anything when she's like busy. So yes, Gil, again, thank you for coming on this week. We will see you again in a couple weeks. You're free to go.
Okay. All right.
Jared, we're gonna slowly knock this out. All right, Jared. Before we go, why don't you like candy corn?
What?
Why don't you like candy corn?
I said I do like it.
Oh, you do like it? Oh, you.
I was like, I don't get all the hate for it. I don't mind it.
Oh, I thought it was Gil.
Well, Gills, yeah, we both don't mind it.
Oh, yeah, I don't like it. It just has a weird taste. I'm not a fan of it. All right, you have fun at the game on Saturday.
Oh, I shall.
Caps on 3. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Let's go,
Let's
Caps!
go, Caps.